maybe when I'm trying to think when I'm going to have you come in, so I'm going to introduce you and say who you are and what you do. Tennile plays an important role in helping us develop and strengthen the educational program. Or do you just want me to say I'm excited to introduce Tennile and one of our dedicated ASTEP volunteers, and then
You and I have been working together long enough that I'll just be ready when you feel ready to bring me in. So
sure.
I'm like, you forget, between you and Pastor Cheryl, I'm like, I just speak when you go tell me.
We don't have long to be on here, right? We
Maybe about 20 or 30 minutes.
20 or 30 minutes, so I
Give
just
or
gotta
take.
wrap this up. Okay.
Yeah. And we are live, and it looks like everything's plugged in and working.
Okay,
So
good job.
you can see we're fitting in the camera here.
Yes.
Okay. This is what it looks like. Anyway, I'm going to be following along. Got a couple
Okay.
watchers so far, and I've shared it. So
Good job.
good. I think we are ready to go. So let's get started. Welcome back to another WCN Live here at the Wilson County News. My name is Kristen Weaver, Director of Operations, and I have two guests today. If you say who you are real quick.
Hi, I'm Veronica Buffaloe.
And I'm Tennile Shaw.
So glad to have you. Thank you so much for
Thank
being
you for
here
having us.
today.
Yes.
All right. Well, let me thank our sponsor of WCN Live. We're sponsored today by White Lightning Liquor. They're located at Centerpoint on 775 between here and Livonia. So you can check them out. And we thank you so much, Jerry Coldaway, for your sponsorship. A wonderful community contributor. So go support them. They're great. Thank you so much. And then the next thing is I will have you guys draw a winner from last week's conversation. So that's your reminder.
Make it my fault.
Remember, folks, as you join us live, if you would post a comment while we're
You want me to
live.
open it and read it?
Yeah,
Yes.
sure. Post a comment while we're live, and that'll get your name into next week's drawing.
Okay, we'd like to announce Victoria Delgado Roca.
Okay, Victoria Rocha. Great. Thank you so much for drawing that winner, and congratulations, Victoria. Let's see. I'll be reaching out to you on Facebook Messenger so that you'll know that you won, and we'll get you that C Street gift shop goodie bag. Oh, good morning, Sonia. Good. Thank you so much for joining us and for posting your comments. So, yeah, y'all are going to want to hear this conversation.
Oh boy.
Right. Oh boy, oh boy. Let's do this.
We're ready.
Let's do this, guys. Okay, so I love our little subject today. It's ASTEPS Cruise for a Cause.
Oh.
Yeah, I think that's going to be
Exciting,
good.
yeah,
Good to
very
learn all of this.
exciting.
Yes.
Yeah.
So tell me a little about yourselves. Give us a little introduction, who you are, where you're from.
Well, again, my name is Veronica Buffaloe. I am the founder and CEO of ASTEP. ASTEP stands for After School Tutorial Educational Program. I am from New Jersey, and I started ASTEP in 1995 with a mission to support youth and school-aged children through tutoring and homework assistance. And I'm glad to relocate here in Floresville. I'm excited about that.
Very good.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
So my name is Tennile Shaw. I tell people I'm not from anywhere, but we have lived in Florida because of I grew up military and still married to an active duty serviceman. But we live in Floresville. We are thankful to be a part of the community and just really support what's going on here.
Yeah, and what a timely conversation we're having, because Floresville just went back to school yesterday. So here we are, and we're talking about something that is, very well in conjunction with that theme, back to school.
Back to school.
Good morning, Michael. Thanks for joining us today. Okay, so give us a little update on ASTEP and what the program's mission is.
Well, ASTEP continues to support and grow our mission with empowering the youth and families in our community. Since 1995, our mission has been to provide educational support and opportunities that help young people succeed. We offer tutoring and homework assistance, GED preparation, job readiness, and enrichment programs designed to help individuals build confidence, develop important skills, and reach their full potential.
Wow.
Yes. So
that's from young to even adults. You're helping adults, like you said, GED, right?
GED,
Okay.
yes, GED, and one good thing about ASTEP, when I mentioned that we reach their full potential, we believe in supporting the whole family. We understand that when families are strengthened, our communities become stronger, and that's why we work to connect families with educational resources, opportunities, and community support. So it's a wholeness. We start out with the youth, but then we extend our resources to the family as well as adults.
Cool. Let me just take a step back a moment, because I think that's really fascinating. That you have this program, a very strong program in New Jersey.
Yes.
And then you came here, and you're keeping both?
I am keeping both active. Yes, I do have a board of directors, and they are, out of my board of directors, I have 3 of them that's Tammy Buffaloe, Talise Cooper, and Carrie Dickinson. They will operate and manage the site in Long Branch, New Jersey at the public library. So they're going to be doing that 2 days a week there, and we're doing this site here, and so I'm overseeing both sites. Yes.
Because you've now been here at ASTEP in Floresville
for about a year and a half.
Yeah.
Yeah, with ASTEP.
Right. A proven program out of state, and
yes.
you brought it here.
Yes,
so
I did. Yeah,
really
and one thing about Floresville, I have one location in New Jersey, but last year we had 3 locations here last year.
Right.
So we're increasing and we're growing, and we thank you for the doors of opportunity that are opening here in Floresville, and the connection and the support that have been provided for us to grow and increase.
Yeah.
Yes.
Good. And thanks for the comments, y'all. Keep them coming. Patricia Fowler says, "How are y'all doing today?" So we're great.
Hi,
We're
Patricia.
doing pretty good. And we got a comment. Thank you, Sharon, for your post here. Sounds like a great program, especially including family and adults.
Yes.
Anthony Delgado says, "Good morning. We're fortunate to have organizations like this in our community." And I
Thank you. Thank you so much.
That. Yeah, in fact, so you just completed a summer youth program.
Oh my goodness.
Last week, right?
Yes.
Last week,
Yes, we had a wonderful, wonderful summer program. We were just full with activities all throughout the day. We started at 8 o'clock. We ended the day at 3 o'clock. And I tell you, the curriculum that Tennile put together, they didn't have time to take a nap.
Wow.
Or I mean, it was with the connection and the partnership that we had put together, it provided a variety of different activities. We did math, reading, gardening, sewing, baking. We had a CPR. We had science, financial literacy, arts and craft, exercise, which Tennile put together as a little celebration of a dance movement, and we had field trips, and it was just a wonderful, wonderful program that we did. And I want to thank Tennile for her dedication, her time, and her your professionalism and your wisdom to put that together for us. So we had a very smooth transaction with that.
We had so much fun.
Yes, we did.
Wonderful. It was every day at 3 o'clock. The kids were tired. The parents were happy. Yes, we had a few babies that actually took a nap before 3 o'clock, but it was okay. But we made sure that we kept them going, kept it busy, and we were just so blessed to have not only the staff that was there, but the youth volunteers. It was an opportunity for our teen volunteers as well.
Yes, and we had parents to come in and volunteer, and then we also had parents to come in and provide different type of hands-on activities. So the Jones family came in, and we built a birdhouse. And then we had Miss Carmelita come in, and she did our sewing. Oh my gosh, it was just amazing, because the kids, the first day it was a challenge, because they were looking like, okay, this is a needle and this is thread. What do I do with that? And it was a struggle for them, because they never did any type of hand stitching. But when the next session came, they were ready. And what we did, we used we created patches, and those patches created a string bag.
I call them swag bags.
A swag bag. So
Excellent.
it was wonderful. And then at the end, Miss Carmelita had us put patches together, and she made a blanket. We made a blanket for ASTEP. So they enjoyed it. They were excited about it, and it was just a wonderful program. And we did get a lot of inquiries.
Are you going to do it again next summer? Something similar?
Well, yes, but the challenge is going to be, we need a bigger place.
Okay.
We
Well,
are
I need to
increasing.
find out too. Oh,
Go
yes,
ahead,
and
go
I
ahead.
just gotta get it
Go
out.
ahead, get
So
it out.
how long? Your camp ran how long?
So it was 3 weeks.
It was 3 weeks.
And it was from 8 to 3 o'clock.
Oh,
And we had over 22 youth that registered for the program. And one good thing about it, we had sponsors.
yes.
Sponsors sponsored families.
Oh,
They
wonderful.
sponsored a family of 5, a family of 3, a family of 2, and a family of 1. So all the children, most of the children that was there was sponsored by a friend, a family, or someone in the community, and from the church member of Harvest.
Fantastic.
So it was a beautiful thing to make that happen, and that definitely helped the parents who didn't have to worry about their finances. But it was reasonably priced.
Okay. Can you share what that is and the qualifications? I know this is this was their youth program that just took place the last 3 weeks.
Yes.
But this is just going and improving what your program can do and what we're looking forward to through the school year. But what would that be?
For the school year?
Well, for the camp,
summer.
and then we'll focus on the school year in a minute.
So the ages, so we did 6 to 14,
Okay.
that school age kids is what we wanted to do to make sure that we accommodated the need. All the parents had to do was register. There was no particular pre-qualifications. We work with all students, whether they're above or they're struggling a little bit. We like to stretch and enrich the ones that are ready for it, but we like to support the ones that aren't there. And that's what we do throughout the school year. So even when we talk about the tutoring program, as Veronica gets into the more nitty-gritties, we want parents and families to understand that this is not just if your kid is behind. This is whatever your education will meet them where they're at. Help them grow.
And help them grow, yes. And one thing that we did offer throughout the summer, we had older students that was there, and we utilized them as junior volunteers. So they helped us with helping the young people. So we utilized everyone.
Well, no, we got to see their leadership grow,
Yes.
which is incredible,
Yes, we
and
did.
it just prepares them as they start applying for things.
That's awesome. So then tell us, how does ASTEP step in for families during the school year? What does that look like?
Well,
The process.
Well, what that looks like, we step in by providing a safe location for them to bring their children to ASTEP, and we will provide that one-on-one or a group tutoring session to help their child with their homework, their class assignments, to help them prepare for an upcoming test, to help them with their research to do a report. So we have the resources, we have the volunteers that will help them through challenging times, that will help them through difficult subjects, that will help them provide them even extra studying time in areas where they need it. We work closely not just with the parents, but we work through the parents to connect to the teachers. So by letting the parents know, hey, speak to the teacher, let them know that there is an after-school tutoring program that your child is attending, and how can we help them build up in certain areas that they need help in. Give them that extra work that they can bring to ASTEP and hopefully get credit for. When they fail the test, give them that test, bring it to ASTEP, and we will go over the areas where they need help in, and then retest them or get them ready for the next test that's coming up. So we work closely with the parents, and the parents help us to work closely with the teachers in the school.
We also review for the the kids that are subject to taking the STAR test. We also review that data. We want to ensure that we have the alignment alignment, because we don't want to teach the kids something that goes against whatever they're doing in the classroom. We want to make sure that alignment is there to reduce their frustration and ensure their success. The other thing we really want to highlight is we were able to provide this at no cost to the families.
That's what I was getting ready to say.
We are able to provide this, even the GED program. With the GED, because it's a little bit different, we do ask that you make an appointment just so that we make sure we're prepared. But with our kids, they come in with whatever homework they have, and then their homework, there are Texas regulations about how long their homework can take, so that doesn't typically take the whole time, and then we just support with additional foundation skills.
And one other thing I wanted to mention, you mentioned the GED program again, and how ASTEP gets involved with the GED program is that we are partnered with the library here in Floresville. So the staff at Floresville had brought us in. Remember that, Tennile? And they provided training for us, and they showed us how they use the system to help someone who's looking to take the test for their GED, and they are a certified site for anyone who's looking to get their GED to do a pretest. So when you do that pretest, there's 4 areas that you have to pass. When you get the results from that pretest and what areas that you didn't do well in, that's when you will be referred to ASTEP. That's where we come in and tutor them in those areas where they need help in and get them ready to pass the exam to get certified, which they will go back to the library and get certified. And we do have tutors that will help us in that area as well. So we're
and the GED works outside, obviously the after school, ASTEP stands for after school tutoring educational program. So with our K-12 students, we do after school. But with GED, people have jobs and things like that, so we have to make those appointments to make it work like that.
Yes, so we work on their schedule as well.
That's great. Well, so tell us, there's a big thing you have coming up.
Uh-oh.
What is, if it's time for this, what is Cruise for a Cause and how does that work?
Well, Cruise for a Cause is an important fundraiser initiative for ASTEP that allows us to bring the community together while raising support for the youth and families we serve. The funds raised through the cruise will help provide educational programs, school supplies, as well as support our efforts with purchasing a building for ASTEP. Funding will also help us provide laptops, transportation, equipment, and operational support so we can continue expanding the services we offer to youth and families. I'm so excited about this cruise because not only, well, let me say this part first because this is very important and I don't want to get off on a tangent, but every cabin purchase, sponsorship or donations and active support help us create a greater opportunities for the people we serve. This is about more than a cruise. It's about investing in our children, supporting families, and strengthening our community. And this is where I want to go off on a little tangent. Let's go and have some fun.
Absolutely.
Let's really think about, getting away, escaping to relax and to reset and to come back. I know it is, so the cruise is February the 14th through the 20th. It's a Valentine's. It's a place where we can go to escape and just celebrate each other and to celebrate ourselves. We often are so busy throughout the day, throughout the week, and time passes us by, and the only time we can think about going away is just in our minds. But guess what? There is an opportunity to actually physically get away. And I do have more information regarding the cruise. And one thing that we have in place for this coming Friday, I believe it's Friday, we are having a Zoom call, a Zoom meeting that will provide additional information about the cruise, and it also will address any questions that anyone will have regarding the different packages that are available, and Oh yeah, wait, yes, that's where I was going
the
with
bus.
this. One great thing about this cruise. You ready? You ready? Okay. You don't even have to drive to Galveston. We have a charter bus that will take us to Galveston the night before or the day before. We will stay in a hotel. We will relax in the hotel, and the bus will also take us to the port the next day, the day of the cruise. So no one has to worry about missing the cruise, just making the cruise, or taking that long, 3-4 hour drive, worry about traffic, because we have a bus that will take care of all of
So
that.
the party even starts at
The party starts
Yeah,
the day before.
I was like, so you can celebrate. And the educator in me is like, February is supposed to be right before that
Yes.
rush, that pre-test rush. So
Yes.
being able to do that for our families is so, being able to invite the families and our sponsors to be a part of that, so we
Yes.
can offset that pre-test stress that happens right there in the spring. We really are excited.
And you know, I understand that the timing may not be right for everyone, or you know, whatever the case may be. But this is just the start. This is just the beginning. This is just our first one, and we're looking to do more. And we're looking to do not just cruises, but there will be an array of fundraisers that we will provide throughout the year, throughout the school year, to help us to get into our own place.
And our sponsorship allows us to, the kids come back from school, they're hungry, they need a little refreshment, the brain needs fuel.
Yes.
So our sponsorship also not only does it provide the resources and the location and all of that, but we also have the opportunity to feed our families free of charge, so that they feel completely supported. We're not dealing with someone that hasn't eaten since 11 o'clock.
And not only that, I just want to take a little step further, if you don't mind. But when I talk about the whole family, ASTEP supporting the whole family. Yes, we're there for after-school tutoring. Yes, we're there for the summer camp. Yes, we are planning on doing fundraisers. But one thing we do get involved with is the community events, where they have Toys for Tots, Thanksgiving baskets, providing winter clothing for our community. We are there. We're setting up our table, giving out information about ASTEP, but also giving out those items and giving back those items that is so needed for the whole entire family. So we're there. We're there trying to make things happen and to connect and fit where the need is.
Wow, that's amazing. Some amazing work happening here, and really neat to hear from, like a volunteer aspect too, as well as, like having your background in education and running the curriculum the way that you do really speak to that. And what I hear is you have some, you started with really big plans. You have dreams now for the future too. Like you said, you need a bigger space for your youth program next summer, but just a bigger space in general. You want your own space. You have all of these dreams, for your own equipment and things that are really going to serve your after-school needs for those kids and stuff. So, and you have all of this ways that the community can help you all set up on your website, don't you?
Yes, we do. Thank you. Yes, we
So
do.
we just already there.
But before, but one thing I do want to say, and I don't want to ever forget this, I am so grateful for El Messiah's Church. They have opened their doors from day one, and they have given us the space that we need to do our after-school tutoring, to do our summer program. But as normal, we grow, we increase, and we need more space. So I am grateful for them, and I'm grateful for the little house, the little playhouse that we had the opportunity to set up there and help them with their after-school program that Tennile spearheaded, and she was the lead on that. And then also the Duncan's Martial Arts School, who opened up their doors and allowed us to have ASTEP there. So with all of that, why not just bring all of that together and have one place, one mission, and one goal? So I'm just grateful for everyone who supports ASTEP along the way.
And in support of one thing that she's so humble she won't tell you, but Veronica just loves helping people. She is going to connect you to whoever it is that can get you if you need help.
That's true.
If you need
That's
help
true.
with food, if you need
That's
help
true.
with education, if you need help with clothing,
Right.
she is going to look at you, give you a big hug, and then
Oh
this
my
is where
gosh,
you need
don't
to
make me
go.
stop.
This is where you need to go.
Yes,
Awesome.
thank you.
I think it shows. Definitely shows. So for those that may not be as familiar with even this area or where this program takes place, you mentioned that the youth program and a majority of it has happened at El Macias United Methodist Church here in Floresville. That's on Trail Street.
Yes.
And you also had several locations for the after-school program during the school year.
Yes.
What are those locations going to look like this year?
Well, I have to go back. I don't believe we will have a problem with setting up and to start our program again this year, maintaining what we provided last year. But again, that I need to go out there and just make sure that, you know, we're both on the same level and that they still need the support.
Yeah.
So,
Yes, we have the Duncan Martial Arts location.
yes,
And then we were also blessed to be at the Little Playhouse
Little
Learning
Playhouse
Center.
Learning Center.
And they have actually opened up to more school-age kids after school, and so it was just a nice little transition. So we have been really truly blessed to partner. But even with the and people are like, well, what were you doing at Little Playhouse? Well, 4 and 5-year-olds have to get ready for pre-K and kindergarten, so we had a good time.
yes, they did. Yes.
Okay. So these are some of the Floresville locations, what we're talking about too. Okay. So good.
Yeah.
All right.
Excited.
Well, where are we at? Did we answer how businesses and community members can get involved in the program? And where do you want to direct people now at the point where
Go ahead, Tennile.
I definitely,
Tennile is
so excited.
Oh,
So
I'm
I'm like,
excited.
so to think about it. So one thing that we are so glad, like Veronica mentioned, that our sponsors helped us feed the kids every day.
Yes.
So my thing about it is even every day during summer camp, the kids had more food than could be eaten. They had snacks. They had, and it wasn't just like junk food or microwave food.
No,
It was real meals, real tacos, real chili, real hot dog, real just real food for them. And I know that mattered to the families. But what we ask for the sponsors is anything you can give, $1, $10. Like go on the website. Email Veronica at the website. Let them know what you know, and we will talk to you about what the need is. But we provide this service free of charge to our families, and we still want to have the notebooks, the paper, the manipulatives, the tools, the laptops, the things that they need to be able to do the work. Because the reality is now all of our kids' work is online, and we need to be able to make sure that we are supporting their learning that way. So the sponsors are just so key to what we're doing. It's how we were able to have so many field trips with over the summer break, and we just it takes the whole community. I was raised that it takes a village to raise a child, and I still 100% believe that. And we just want to join together and make Floresville just a much better community for everyone involved.
Well,
And
I think that was well said.
Yeah, I do too. The only thing we're missing is to tell folks your website, which is ASTEPinc.org, and I'll be updating this video later and making sure we have everything linked later on. But you're also on Facebook, so you can go to @ASTEP Inc.
Yes.
And yeah, your contact info is there, but you can learn a lot and find out. You can make donations there from the website, ASTEPinc.org. Anything else, guys?
Yes, I do want to. I believe I need to. Need to get the Perryview. Is it Perryview?
Perry Meadows?
Yeah, Perry Meadows.
Okay.
When you was mentioned that we had more than enough food, I just want to just say thank you. Yes, a shout out to Perry Meadows, who came out. Now, let me tell you what they did. They brought food. Okay, we're not talking about just microwave food,
no,
right?
This is real
They
meals.
brought real meals out, and they set it up. It was warm. It was still warm. They set it up, and they served us. And after they served us with real food, they had desserts for us. Then, on top of that, they gave out school supplies in a book bag.
Oh,
Come on now.
So the kids are set up.
The partnership is just amazing
Phenomenal.
here in Floresville. Truly, I can go on and on, but the support is here. It's
It's just incredible.
It's incredible, and I'm glad to be a part of Floresville. I'm glad to be connected to the businesses and the organizations that are here, very supportive. And I also want to give a shout out to the Wilson County Historical Society, because they allowed ASTEP to come in at one of their outreach show, and we provided, and they let us sell desserts. So that helped us as well. Yeah, the sponsorship for the summer program that we did that.
And every penny, like I said,
Every
every penny goes to the kids. Every penny
Yes.
goes to the community. There's not anything that we don't do with that. Like it's like, what do we need? What materials do we need? What food do we need? What program can we provide next? Because the kids thoroughly enjoyed the field trips that we went on. They got to see animals. They got to go to the museum in San Antonio. They got to go. We got to take a tour de Floresville.
Oh my goodness!
It was perfect.
Yes, very nice. So I know our time is coming to an end. I do want to go back and just let you know that we're having a Zoom, and I believe I said on Friday. I want to correct myself. It is on Thursday, August the 20th at 6 o'clock. The Zoom ID is 303-619-7579, and the passcode is COMPASS, COMPASS. Okay, and that is for the travel information cruise for a cause. Our next event will be at Cuevas Piñatas. They are celebrating their customer fiesta weekend. That will happen Friday, August the 21st, Saturday, August the 22nd, and Sunday, August the 23rd, from 10:30 in the morning till 5 o'clock. ASTEP will be there. We will set up, and we will have on-hand activities, and we will give out school supplies and book bags, and they will, we will have them until they last, so first come, first serve. But we're looking to support Cuevas's customer fiesta weekend, and we're excited to be a part of that.
Excellent. That sounds fun, guys.
And like I said, and I know some people have already bought backpacks because school started this week, but you always need that backup because December happens.
Yes.
So, too. Well, wonderful. So I guess this is a good time, again, to remind them where to go for more information about ASTEP. At that point.
Our website.
Okay.
Yes, our website is
ASTEP.inc.org. It's your website. And you guys are on Facebook, tagged ASTEP Inc. So make it easy.
Yes.
You got your email, phone number.
Thank you, Wilson County News. Thank you for creating that website for us.
Yes. So this has been wonderful to hear an update on ASTEP as a program and how you're doing and all the incredible things you've accomplished in just a year, a little more than a year here in Floresville. So. Yeah,
and I want to give a shout out to the board members of ASTEP. I know I mentioned Talise Cooper, Carrie Dickerson, and Tammy Buffaloe. Also wants to mention Grady Buffaloe as well. So I thank you for my board members. They are incredible, and their support is just phenomenal. They support ASTEP here in Texas and as well in Jersey. So I can't do anything alone. You need volunteers. You need the support of the community. You need the unity of the community. So I'm just grateful and blessed to be here, and I just want to work my passion, connect my purpose, and build and be a part of what is already existing.
Wonderful.
Yes.
We're so thankful for this opportunity. Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much.
A lot of fun. I've enjoyed having you, and again, I think it's great information. I hope you enjoyed this. We want you to share this video.
Yes.
We want you to visit their website and just, support, keep being the community supporters is what we all need to do. But thank you guys.
Space.
Let us know.
That's right. We put it out there.
Put it out there. If you know of a space or a building, if you want to donate space or a building, and just a spot. Just a spot.
Just a spot. I was like, I just need a couple of items and I'd teach anywhere.
Yes, but we do need the space to to help us grow. We are growing, we are expanding, we are increasing, and we want to enlarge our territory and enlarge our programs. So the space will definitely help. A permanent space will definitely help.
Good to know.
Yes, thank you.
All right. Thanks everybody and everyone who joined in on comments. Good to hear from you too. I want to shout out to Caitlin for joining, Lynette, Corey, and also Maria, and they're just thankful for you in the community. And we'll just close this conversation by one more thing from Veronica.
Yes, I forgot. Pam Daniels is our newest board member, and I wanted to mention her name. So thank you. Yes.
And congrats.
Thanks.
Well, y'all heard it here, so we want to thank you again for being here. Thank you all for joining us today.
Thank you.
And thank our sponsor of WCN Live, White Lightning Liquor, located at Center Point on 775 between here and Floresville. Thank you so much, Jerry Coldaway. You're an amazing community contributor.
Yes.
Thank you for your sponsorship. And we'll see you guys again when we'll be on next Wednesday at 10 a.m.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.